COVID-19, why you do this to me? I really don't like being stuck in quarantine. I have no toilet paper, I don't even have a snack. Hey, coronavirus, I want my life back.
Greetings, fellow inmates. How are you doing today? I thought it was time for a pep talk today. By the way, the isolationists are joining us today. We have a panel who will be joining us in a few minutes, and we're going to be taking the quiz we took a few weeks ago to see if we're coping any better with isolation. But I thought, first of all, before we get to them, it's time for a bit of a pep talk. Look how far we have come. I know it tends to drag out, and it feels like it's just never going to end, but look how far we've come. And there is more and more talk of trying to open things up, like not too soon. We don't want to rush it, but we are definitely seeing that proverbial light at the end of the tunnel. And everything you have done up until now, by distancing, by staying at home, has actually saved people's lives. Think about that. Let that sink in for a moment. You, by doing this, by taking part in this and encouraging others to, have helped to save lives, and that is something to be cheerful about. I hope you had a great day today. It was just a beautiful day, a little bit chilly in some cases. This is how I spent my day. I have this great spot near the Don River. Went down, did a little meditation there, and then I was up at College Park afterwards, and I got in trouble with Johnny Law. Yeah, there they are, the bylaw officers. And, you know, they're just coming around telling people you can't sit on the benches. They don't make the laws, folks, okay? They're waving. They were really nice about it. So don't yell at the bylaw officers. Just, you know, they don't make the laws. They just enforce them. There's a good reason for them. So I'm hoping that nobody gives them a tough time. I know I was watching a few people giving them a tough time there today. Okay, it is time now for one of my favorite segments. It is time to bring on the Isolators. And here they are, our panel tonight. Up in the top left corner, that's Devin Banfield, women's health researcher and author, and also, by the way, one of my journalism students from Seneca at York. Hi, Devin.
Hi, Kevin. Thank you for having me on.
Also on the panel, Julie Miller. She's a mom of three, a special ed teacher in Barrie. Hello, Julie.
Hi, guys.
Hi. And Courtney, certainly last but not least, Courtney Parks. She is in Oshawa. Now, you are an administrator in a bus tour company. Okay. Thank you very much for all of you for being on board today. We're going to have some fun. By the way, I should have warned you. You need a pencil and paper. Do you have to run and get one? These are things I should have told you before. Okay, go get a pencil and paper. Everybody at home, get a pencil and paper as well. I haven't got the the comments and actually I didn't even have my comments open. Sorry about that. Hold on. Let me just close this up. Okay. Let's bring out some comments first of all. Hold on. While you guys are getting your pencils and paper, we're saying, hi, ladies. There we go. I'm going to move that. Where can I move that? That's not going to be in there. I'm going to put that over there. Hello, isolators and all. Oh, yes. Hi, Kevin. Up, all dressed up tonight. Are those the famous suspenders? Yes. I had a special request today from Vivian in Midland to wear these suspenders today. And I haven't worn them in a long, long time, so that's why I am doing that. Okay, let's bring our, let's go back to our panel and see if they are all set. You guys get paper and pencils already?
Yeah.
Okay, great. First of all, let's go around just a bit and get some comments from you and how you're dealing with isolation before we take the quiz. And I want everybody at home to take the quiz as well. All right, Devin, you can speak really more for students right now, too. This is a really tough time.
Yeah, it is. We had the last couple of weeks of our semester was cut short, so I'm in my graduating year, so we finished up all of our finals and assignments and summatives online. It was stressful, but I feel like our school did a really good job of making the transition smooth. But otherwise, it's just been difficult being stuck indoors. I was kind of sick for a while, so I was scared that it may have been the virus. But I've just been trying to keep busy. I know a lot of my friends feel the same way, and other students at Seneca, we're all just trying to keep busy and keep positive in this difficult time.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad. And it was not COVID, though.
I was never tested, so unfortunately I'm immunocompromised.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna go to my family doctor afterwards because I have some pre-existing health conditions to get tested to see if I did have it, for the purpose of like antibodies and stuff like that. But they just recommended that I stayed at home unless I had any really severe respiratory symptoms, and I had a cough and a sore throat, but like I wasn't struggling to breathe. So,
all right, Julie, you're up. You were telling me today you were I tried to call you today and I couldn't get through to you. Why?
Because one of my friends organized an online euchre tournament. So, we started Tuesday. We had 2 games Tuesday, 2 games Thursday, 2 games today, and today was the finals. So I was playing in the gold medal round, and we actually lost.
Oh.
But I think it's called Trickster. It's an app that you can play. I should have turned my notifications off here. You can play online, so 4 people in 4 different places. And it was really fun. It's not a video chat or anything like that, but you can put in text chat as you play. Yeah.
All right. And Courtney, so tell me a little bit about how your day went today.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh, okay. Tell me how your day. Can you hear me a little bit better right now?
It keeps breaking in and out.
Okay. Well, we're just going to try our best today. I'm not sure if it's my microphone today. You know what? It might be my microphone. Hold on. I'm going to take this off and I'm going to switch to the other microphone. Let's see. Is that any better?
Oh, that's worse.
That's worse. Okay, I'm going to put that.
Yeah.
Still kind of in and out.
Okay. Yeah. The gods of microphones and internet are not with me tonight. So, you know what? We're going to soldier on. We'll do the best that we can. We are going to do a little bit of a quiz that we did a few weeks ago. And within the quiz and the questions are some good tips on how to cope with isolation. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you guys feel that you have been coping with isolation?
Like a 7.
A 7 for Devin?
Yeah, I would be a 7 as well.
7 for Courtney. Julie?
I'd say 8 or 9.
All right. Parker, other people are saying I've been cutting in and out too. So I'm not sure if this audio has been... It might be the internet tonight. I don't know what's going on. Okay. You know what? Never mind. We're getting on with it. Before we do that, of course, we have to have a commercial break right now. I've been offering free commercials to businesses that are still open because I want people to patronize the smaller businesses, the local businesses. Okay, so let's get to our Biz Bump for today. Building Blocks is a preschool in the Halton area chosen by the region to stay open. They're providing daycare for essential workers. Now they need workers. So if you are an ECE, email buildingblocksmontessori@gmail.com or visit buildingblockschool.com. You can even fill out a form right on their website. Hey, knitters and sewers, think local when you need to buy your supplies. Get your knitting and sewing supplies from The Yarn Guy. Peter is taking online orders from their website or on the phone and can give you curbside service with your order. He's at 15 Gower Street in East York, www.sewnet.ca, or call him at 416-752-1-something because I didn't write the rest of the number down. I am so bad at this. Sewnet.ca. And finally, Endless Tales Pet Nutrition in Mississauga has all your pet's needs. Call to place your order at 905-290-0378 or check out endlesstailpets.ca. Curbside pickup, of course, is available. They're at 1891 Rathburn Road East in Mississauga, and that is out near Centennial Park. Okay, there we go. And Devin, for you, being a journalism student, that's the way we used to do commercials old school way back when. Yeah, very cool. Very old-fashioned. Okay, are you guys ready for the quiz? Are you ready for the quiz? Here we go. First question. This is an isolation checkup. And I want you to mark it from a scale of 1 to 5. 5 means you strongly agree. 1 means you disagree. So I woke up and had a good sleep. If you woke up this morning, had a really good sleep, I strongly agree, or I somewhat agree for number 4. So again, it's a scale of 1 to 5. And we're going to add up all these later. So keep writing. Did anybody wake up in a bad way this morning out of the U3? No? Oh, hold on.
Depends on the day for me.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 2. Here we go. I made my bed this morning. Now, again, these things are all tips that I've learned over the last few weeks from experts, and making your bed is a really good thing to get into to help you get on with it and feel accomplished, and make you feel as though you have done something. All right. Question number 3. And again, you're scoring this 1 out of 5. 1 if you don't agree with it, 5 if you strongly agree. I got dressed today. Now, you can't count getting dressed for this panel. So you got dressed today.
Does from the waist up count?
Sometimes when we get in these situations, we just decide that we're just not going to get dressed. Spend the day in our pajamas, and that's okay once in a while. But after a while, it really becomes trying on you. Okay. Question number 4. I enjoyed my coffee/tea and had a healthy breakfast this morning. So when I say I enjoyed my coffee,
What the
Yikes.
negatives?
what they can get the negatives. Okay, no,
Yeah.
no, we cannot. But you know what? Getting up in the morning and not just having a coffee, but sitting there and enjoying it and liking it and having a decent, healthy breakfast does a lot for you and your mood. And here's Trish.
Especially when you're in the hot tub.
Yes. Oh, wait. All right. Stop rubbing that in. Okay, Julie? Okay.
The best.
What was that? Question 4? Was that question 4?
Yes.
That was 4. Okay. Help keep me honest here. We're going to question number 5 now. Question number 5. And I hope everybody's trying this at home. I want your scores afterwards. I exercised. Now, I don't mean you went crazy working out. I mean you went for a walk. You did something, got your heart rate going a little bit. We've talked about this and the importance of it, and having that time to get your blood going, so you're not just sitting down all the time. So what was that? That was 5. Question number 6, please. Question number 6. During the day, I had healthy snacks and lunch. Healthy being the key word there. Healthy snacks and lunch. Eating well during the day, having those good snacks, keep you going. Fruit, vegetables, trying to stay away from the carbs if you can. How's everybody doing at home?
Failed on that one.
Oh,
Failed on the carb question.
okay, let's go to the next question now, please. I think we're at question 7. Yes, we have 20 questions, by the way. I learned something new today. This is important because, in a time like this, when sometimes there can be nothing whatsoever to do. Well, yeah. So learning something new, going to YouTube, looking at a documentary, learning who invented the elevator, something like that, something to exercise your mind and keep your mind going all day. Now, Devin, you are still working with school, and
I finished.
Oh,
I finally finished.
Well, I haven't-
did my last assignments last week.
yeah, I haven't finished with your marks yet, Devin. So don't be so sure about that, okay?
I'm confident I did well.
I partially, by the way,
stand by that.
I partially hold.
I like the confidence.
I partially hold Devin's future in my hands. Isn't that kind of cool? She's no.
I've got it.
I can attest that Devin
I love your confidence.
Devin is one of the bright lights in our course for sure. So I can say that with all confidence. Okay, and so Julie, though, are you still working somewhat online?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We're still teaching online. And I'm also taking a course myself. So I started a new course today. So I definitely had some online learning with a new online learning platform.
Okay. And Courtney, you say you are a, as we go into question. Oh, we'll come back to 8 in just a second. You say you're an operator, you're an administrator for a tour bus company.
Yep.
And so are you working from home, or just basically everything's shut down?
Basically, everything is shut down really until we get the okay for more bigger public gatherings and the borders opening up, because that's where a lot of the business come from, is from overseas.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Next question. Question number 8. On a scale of 1 to 5, I accomplished a task today. If you strongly agree with that, 5. If you didn't get anything done, that would be a 1. If you got something done, it was okay, then it's sort of a sliding scale. So between 1 to 5, answer that question. Dagmar says, I learned about bison today at the online zoo. Oh, Dagmar, share the link. Online zoo. I like that. Some people are giving me their scores already. Like Kathy just said that she scored a 5 on this. So, all right. Next question. Okay, I limited my time watching the news and my news feeds about COVID-19. We've been encouraging people to watch only 5-10 minutes a day. That's it. So I'm hoping you guys all follow suit with that. So if you did a good job on that.
You cut out. You
limited my time watching the news about COVID.
Oh, news. Yeah.
Yeah. Limited the time watching the news about COVID. All right. Next question. Remember, we have 20 questions. We're halfway there. Question number 10. I only made positive social media posts. Again, an encouragement that we've been telling people, stay away from the negative. You don't need to forward all the conspiracy theories, get angry, anything like that. A positive attitude is going to help you more with isolation, much more than any negative attitude would. Okay. All right. Question number 11. I laughed today. A good attitude. Okay. So keeping a good sense of humor, it doesn't, sometimes we have this tendency, right, to feel as though, everything's sad and things are wrong, but we still need to laugh. Did any of you laugh today? I'm going to get an early answer from you.
Yes.
Oh, Julie, you must have, though, being in the euchre tournament. You're still.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You're just sore. You're still hurting from the loss in the gold medal round.
It does hurt a bit. They were tight games.
Yeah. Okay.
It was fun though. I messed up a few times.
Right.
But no, I played the game of life with my family today, and that made me laugh a few times.
Good. Lots of people playing lots of games. Next question.
Yeah.
Next question in our isolation quiz. I helped someone today. So it could be a neighbor, could be a friend, could be a family member. I helped somebody today. By helping people, you have a sense of purpose. You feel as though you're accomplishing something. You're rising to an occasion. Any of you volunteer?
I've been sewing masks.
Yes. Tell me about that.
Well, I have a sewing machine. I don't get it out very often. And I saw that there was a need. And so I thought this is a way for me to pass some time and learn something new, use my mind, have a focus, a project. So I pulled out some old fabric that I had and I watched a YouTube video and I taught myself. It took me about 2 hours to learn my first one. But since then I've been making them. And since then, my my teachings picked up because we went back online
Yeah.
or we went online. So I haven't had as much time to do it, but
Okay.
I have a long list of people that want them. So got to get back to the sewing machine.
All right, next question. Next question. We are in question 13. I practice safe social distancing. Folks, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're hearing from people, this is still important. We are not ready to get back together today, anytime soon, no matter what you're hearing. Cooler heads need to prevail. So practicing safe social distancing is also practicing good isolation.
Do I lose points if I went to the LCBO yesterday?
Were you, as long as you practice safe social distancing?
They make it pretty hard not to. And I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. All right, next question. Next question, number 14. 6 more questions to go. I did something nice for myself today. We're always doing something for other people, especially if you're a parent. You're trying to do stuff for your kids, your family, but we forget about ourselves. So you took some time, you did something for yourself, you know, took an extra long shower, something like that. How are you guys doing so far, do you think?
I think pretty good.
Yeah.
I've had everything either strongly agree or strongly disagree. I
Okay.
just had my first one in the middle.
Okay. Julie, how are you doing?
Mostly 5s and 4s, a couple of 3s.
Oh wow, Julie's doing some good isolation. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 15. Oh no, sorry, 14, yeah. 15. Here we go. I don't know, it's 15. I did something nice. Next one. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. I'm sorry. Stop yelling at me. Okay, I took a shower / bath, brushed my teeth, etc. So in other words, I did what I was supposed to do in a day. You know, take care of my teeth, take care of my hygiene, things like that. And that's something we have.
I'd like to see the responses for a lot of teenagers on this quiz. I don't think they'd do very well. Mine wouldn't.
But it's important to take care of yourself. And I think sometimes once you've brushed your teeth and you've, well, in my case, shaved, you know, you feel as though you've done something for the day. You've got your day going. You've got it started. It's part of a routine. Question.
Sure.
What's that? Sorry, go ahead.
I said for sure. I think it makes a total difference. Like if you get up and even if you just like get up and have a shower and have a coffee, it makes a difference. And if you just get up and go straight to work.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 16. I meditated, or at least took 20 minutes to myself to be in the moment. I actually did that today, up along the Don River, which was just beautiful. It was so nice to be there and listen to the water. So I had a chance to do that. I've been trying my hardest to do that. I'm unfortunately not being able to do it every day. Okay, next.
Yeah, I try to make it that I would go for a walk, or at least try to. Like, even if it's just like a 15, 20-minute thing, it just makes me feel better.
Well, you know what? In that way, you get 2 things taken off the list. You get some exercise, and you spend some time thinking and to yourself. All right. Last few questions. Question number 17 in our isolation quiz. I had a healthy dinner. So it's either I had a healthy dinner or I'm planning a healthy dinner. It's very easy to get stuck with the junk food, the processed stuff, the stuff that's very, very easy. But we have the time now. It's good to try and eat a little healthier. Devin, I don't know if I should excuse you from this being a student.
I'm a vegetarian,
Oh.
and I actually eat pretty healthy anyway. So.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, that doesn't count
Got
then.
you there, Kevin.
I have Terra Cuisine waiting for me downstairs. Kevin,
Nice.
you might know it from Barry.
Yes.
Terra Cuisine. Yeah.
How about you, Courtney?
Someone bought me Eastside Mario's, but I did get salad.
Oh, I hope they got the salad. Yeah, okay, good. With the pepper in it. Okay.
No, I got the Caesar. So
Number 18. Last 3 questions.
17. Oh,
No, that was 17. What's that?
Oh, no. Healthy
Okay.
food,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Okay, now you're confusing me, and I'm already confused enough. I have made some plans for the next few days. This gives you something to look forward to. It helps you say, okay, I'm going to get through today and tomorrow because I know that on Monday I'm doing this. So I've made plans for the days to come. Something. Doesn't have to be major.
Partly for my kids, I made up a schedule for the week where they have to write down a couple things that they're going to do each day for themselves, for the house.
That's
and
great.
And for school.
Now, what have you done for yourself?
Who, me?
Yes.
I go for a lot of walks in nature.
Okay.
I have to go in the forest every day. And the hot tub is for me.
Oh, okay. Enough with the hot tub. You are not allowed to mention the hot tub one more time. Okay. 2 more questions. Question number 19. I limited screen time before bed. So I guess what we're talking about is last night or maybe even a plan tonight. So I'm limiting. Who's giggling? Who's
me?
Yeah, well, Courtney. Okay. Why are you giggling?
It's like one of the first things that I do to get up, and then the last thing I do before bed.
I know. You know what? Do as I say, not as I do, as they say, because I'm very bad at that as well. It is, right?
I find it hard during these times to not, like, I've gotten better, but when all this happened and things were escalating so quickly, I was, you're looking to see what's going on because you want to know what's going on. It's definitely better now, but I was really bad for a while.
Okay.
I was really excited at the beginning of this week because my phone, if you have an iPhone, it says, like, it counts your screen time for you. I was down 4.5 hours in the last week.
Really? Good for you.
I checked my laptop. No, because I checked my laptop and I was up 6.5. So.
But you've been busy doing a lot of assignments and that, and work. You say this is something I did not know about you. You say you're a women's health researcher and author, Devin.
Yeah, so I started writing a book called The Angry Vagina Project when I was in the first semester. I interviewed over 150 women about their experiences living with the gynecological condition endometriosis. So I should clarify, I spoke to women, trans men, and people who were non-binary. And I gathered their experiences. I spoke to people in South America, all across Africa, all across Europe.
Wow.
I spent a lot of time in England. I interned as a research assistant and social media assistant at Endometriosis UK in central London last summer. I was their first ever intern. And I've been editing my book all of this semester.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank you.
I haven't written a book.
I came up with the idea. You will. I came up with the idea in first semester and approached one of my professors, Paula Todd, about it.
Yeah.
And I was really, really lucky to have her take me on as a mentor. And it's just been an incredible experience. I was really, really passionate about it. It's a condition that I have as well. And it affects 10% of the reproductive female population. Wow. So I just thought it was something really important to write about.
Good for you. And that's really dealing with something instead of sitting there and, just wallowing in misery about it. So
Thank you.
Congratulations, Devin. Thank you. All right. Final question.
Thank you.
Final question, number 20. I prepared for a good sleep, or you're preparing for a good sleep. So when I say prepare, I mean you don't just plop yourself in bed. You've sort of smoothed out some sheets, you've washed up. You're literally preparing yourself for sleep. You're actually taking sleep as something that is serious and needs to be taken care of. All right, that is our final question. Okay, I'm going to give you a moment to add them up, and then we are going to check on your scores and what the scores mean. In the meantime, I'm going to do the commercial again. Building Blocks is a preschool in the Halton area chosen by the region to stay open to provide daycare for essential workers. Now, they need workers. So if you are an ECE, email buildingblocksmontessori@gmail.com or visit buildingblockschool.com. You can fill out an application right on their site. Hey, knitters and sewers, think local. Get your knitting and sewing supplies from The Yarn Guy. Peter is taking online orders from the website or on the phone and can give you curbside service with your order. He is at 15 Gower Street in East York, sewknit.ca, or call him. And I'm not going to try the phone number again because I again, forgot to write that down. Peter, my apologies. And one more for you. Endless Tales Pet Nutrition in Mississauga has all your pet's needs. A lot of these places, too. You know, you might consider going to big stores and getting them. No, you can get them at these places. Support local. We got to keep these businesses going. Endless Tales Pet Nutrition has all your pets' needs. Call to place your order or check out endlesstailpets.ca. Curbside pickup is available. They're at 1891 Rathburn Road East in Mississauga, and that is out near Centennial Park. And those are your business bumps for today. If you have a business that you want someone to know about, let me know. Email me, firstaidforyourmentalhealth@gmail.com, firstaidforyourmentalhealth@gmail.com, and I will gladly do a commercial for you. And there is no charge. There is no charge. All right, back to our Isolators panel. Should I run the? You know what? I want to run the. There's the number. Parker wrote it down for me, and so I have to do this for the knitting and who knit and sewed. Who's a knitter and sewer? Was that you, Julie?
Yeah.
Okay. So 416-752-1828. 416-752-1828 for the Yarn Guy. Okay. Now, everybody, add up your scores. First thing I'm going to do. Let's find out how our panel did. Let's go first of all with Devin.
I got an 84.
An 84. What tripped you up?
I don't remember what the questions were, but number 4.
Mm-hmm. I have to go back. Can you go back to 4, Parker? Yeah, go to 4. I can't remember what it was either. Hold on. I enjoyed my coffee, tea, and had a healthy breakfast.
I'm not a big eater.
Okay.
So I don't really, I enjoyed my coffee, but I enjoy my coffee every morning. I feel like that's a cop-out.
I worship my coffee.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Julie, over to you. How'd you do? What's your score?
Very similar to Devin. I got 85.
Did anything in particular trip you up?
What was 19?
19? What was 19, Parker? That was hold on, we'll just run it again because we can do that.
I got a 1 for that as well.
Same.
Screen time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Limiting the screen time. Yeah, I think we all probably, you know what? I bet you Courtney did as well. Courtney, what did you score?
I got a 72.
A 72, Courtney. What do you need to do work on?
Just better habits like healthy eating, maybe lessen the screen time, kind of making sleep a priority, taking care of myself.
Okay. Well, I hope, you know what? I hope you do. And I hope we go beyond this quiz, that people look at it and say, whatever you scored a 1 on. So I'm looking now at some of the scores off to the side. So Kelly got an 84 as well. Oh, Marie got a 63. Marie, you have some work to do. What else? Ethel got a 94. Ethel is acing isolation. Donna took the quiz last time. She got a 76. Today she got an 85. Way to go, Donna. 89 for Anne. So that's fantastic. Okay, let's go and see what the scores mean. All right, so let's punch that up. Okay, here's what your score means. If you got 80 to 100, your healthy attitude is going to help you and others get through this. Don't forget that, your attitude is going to help others. Whether or not someone lives with you or not, someone you're communicating with, if you're strong, they can be strong. Between 70 and 80, and this is for you, Courtney, you're doing well. Try to improve your score, and you will feel even better. And finally, if you got between 50 and 70, well, not finally, your mental health and well-being depends on you improving your score. So you do have to definitely work harder. So, Courtney, you're not so bad, really. And then finally, if you got below 50... at least try to check off a few more things. You'll be surprised how much better you feel. So,
can I say something?
No, you may not. All right. All right, go ahead. Well done.
I just want to say, if you got a poor score, not to be too hard on yourself. Mm-hmm. I think part of the important thing of all this is that we are patient with ourselves and forgiving of ourselves. maybe we have a bad day. Maybe we have lots of bad days. And yes, it's great to try and improve and do some of these things, and it does help. But I think it's also important to remember that it's okay to just be whatever you are today.
Fantastic advice. Fantastic advice. And indeed, we, and that's the idea, is if you can take this quiz and like Julie says, don't be angry at yourself, but go back and look at the questions you scored low on and see if it's something maybe that you could add to your day. Every single point forward that you take will make you feel that much better. And we're in this for the long haul. We're in this together. So, Julie, thank you. Great advice. So Courtney, and 72, just because you were out of the three of you was one of the lowest. That's not bad at all. I mean, these are tough times. It's been tough to get along. I think, does anybody agree with me that it was much easier to get along with isolation in the first week or so?
Yeah, there was almost like an endorphin rush about it. I found even my kids, like, we were all like, okay, let's make signs for the windows and let's go for family walks and let's bake and do things together and learn new things. And then it's like the reality set in that this isn't going away and this is staying, and we're kind of in a slump now, I find.
The slump. Oh, that is the word for it, right? Devin, you were about to say something?
Because I got sick in the first week, it was like I couldn't leave the house anyway, so I would have been sick anyway. And then when I called the non-emergent healthcare number and they told me I had to stay inside for 2 weeks, it was kind of like I was like really, really, really good with it for the first couple of weeks. And I was like, I'm doing my due diligence. I'm staying inside. I'm not spreading my germs. I'm doing my part. This is great. And then the last couple of days that I was I had to stay home were tough. But as soon as I wasn't sick anymore and then I realized I couldn't go outside, it was awful.
Yeah.
So it was now it's not on me. Before I couldn't go outside because it was a me thing. I was sick. I could get other people sick, but yeah.
Carol just commented, yes, the beginning was easier for sure. It's going the distance that's harder, right? It's finding those new things to do. Courtney, how are you finding the latter parts of isolation as compared to how it was in the beginning?
I think for me, it was especially harder now because I'm living on my own. So it's not like I have other family members in the house that I can talk to and stuff. I still do video calls when I can. That's kind of kept me sane. But just trying to find stuff to do, either do arts and crafts or just cleaning the house, stuff like that, just to keep me occupied.
Keeping occupied is a really important thing. Keeping yourself busy, and like I said, the one question there, making plans. So what I'm going to do. So on Monday, I am going to finally clean out that one closet that I've been waiting for. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to get to it now. I'm going to plan that for Monday, but I'm going to enjoy doing it, because I'm going to take the time and I'm going to sort things. I know sometimes cleaning can't be enjoyable, but if you can do that. But I'm planning on going for a nice long walk. Maybe I'm planning on driving out to a forest somewhere, like Julie has said, and getting out there. And now, forest bathing. Have you ever heard of forest bathing?
Yeah.
Yeah, so forest bathing is huge, especially in Japan. And the idea being is just immersing yourself in nature, in the forest, away from cement, away from pavement, is a lot better to go for a walk, and you feel better than if you had stayed in the city to do your walk or your bike ride.
And noticing the beauty that's out there, noticing beautiful things really helps me.
Yes, and there are, really, and sometimes you have to sort of take the blinders away from your eyes, see the forest beyond the trees, so to speak, because there is so much beautiful, and we kind of get used to it. And we get kind of in a rut. So by all means, are there forests you can still visit? Oh, for sure, there's forests you can still visit, even here in Toronto. Says Tracy just asked that question. There are tons of places. A really good place to start is BlogTO. If you go to BlogTO, just Google best forest walks and then your city. So Toronto, Hamilton. Well, Hamilton, oh my gosh. Hamilton has so many beautiful waterfalls. More waterfalls, I think, in Hamilton per capita than any other city in the world. But every place, just Google it. There's hiking groups that put down routes and things that you can do. So I strongly suggest that. Okay, final comments from my panel. Let's start with you, Devin.
I just think it's really important during this time to keep busy, keep preoccupied, and keep your mind busy, because it's really easy to get trapped in a cycle of negative mental health when you're not cognitively active and thinking and learning new things.
Good stuff. All right, Julie.
I think it's all a balance. I don't think we should always be striving. I think slowing down, being reflective, taking things in, and just thinking about being more reflective and enjoying and appreciating beautiful things, I think is very helpful.
All right, thank you. And Courtney, over to you.
I think, like what Julie was saying, like that balance, like it's okay to have bad days. That's not a problem. But I think like keeping that balance and like having something to look forward to. Like for me, like I have those things where it's like, okay, in a couple months I'm supposed to do this. Let's get to that point and then keep going, because it will end at some point.
Well, and you
keeping hopeful is important.
Definitely. And you brought up a very good point there, and that is it's okay to have a bad day. It's you can't get down on yourself, and you can't say, okay, I'm down now, I may as well stay down. No, it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay at the end of the day to say that really wasn't a good day. But try and be accountable for it. Try and say, okay, well, why wasn't it a good day? What could I maybe change tomorrow to make sure that doesn't happen again like that? We're in this, right? We don't have any choice right now, so we may as well make the best of it. I want to thank.
You hear a lot of people talk about the roller coaster of emotions too, and so just knowing that emotion comes in, it's not going to stay there; it's going to pass by. So it's okay. I'm gonna go for a walk. I might cry, but then that's going to pass, and then I'm going to laugh later, right?
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that I go out in the up roller coaster and stay out there a little bit longer. And maybe if you can do this, you will stay on the up roller coaster a little bit longer. But for people like me who live with depression and anxiety, sometimes that's quite a struggle. It can be quite a struggle.
I think it's important to let yourself feel the range of emotions too, because even when you're putting a lot of pressure on staying where you said, so to speak, on the upward side of a roller coaster, that puts a lot of negative pressure on you as well. And you tend to feel like weak or you're out of control of your emotions. But it's kind of like a normal reaction to an abnormal situation.
Yeah, most definitely. All right. Well, thank you very much for taking part today. I hope you had fun. And I hope I'm going to keep your name. So will you come back?
For sure.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much to my isolators.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Thanks. Okay. Another great isolators. If you want to be an isolator, if you'd like to join the panel, all you have to do is send me an email, firstaidforyourmentalhealth@gmail.com. firstaidforyourmentalhealth@gmail.com. I guess I can take these off now. There we go. Oh, there we go. Once again, the reason I am wearing these suspenders is because Vivian in Midland had asked me to. So I did that for a minute. If I can cheer up Vivian or give her a bit of a bright spot into her day, that's why I did it. Coming up on coping with isolation tomorrow, my good friend Winston C. will be joining us. He has some online grocery tips. You know how hard it is to try and get online groceries delivered? He has some tips. And Alana McGinn, our sleep expert, will be here on Monday to answer all of your questions and has some great ideas. So if you're not having a good sleep, let's find out why and let's change that, because a good sleep is everything. Thank you very much to everybody who's joined us again tonight. We are here every night and will be every night through isolation at 7 p.m. I always look forward to hearing your comments, seeing your comments off to the side. Let me put a few more on while I'm here. Thank you, Kevin, and the isolators. You're more than welcome. A lot of people don't forget to thank Parker all the time. I knew that. And yes, Mike, I did remember to throw in the tie. And loving the suspender. You know what? It was something I just got tired of doing. I think that's why I just stopped wearing the suspender. It was just one more thing to put on in the morning, right? So thank you very much to everyone. we're doing okay. Every once in a while, you need to tell yourself, you're doing okay. We're all doing okay. We can get through this. We can do this one day at a time, one foot in front of another. So until tomorrow at 7 p.m., take care of yourself and take care of each other.
COVID-19, why you do this to me? I really don't like being stuck in quarantine. I have no toilet paper, I don't even have a snack.